PCCA Gibbs High School has long been known for setting the bar high in its student music and theater programs. Preparations for district thespian competition took a different route, with performances hitting the virtual highway.
Everything has to be filmed. We can't have any live audiences yet in our spaces for safety reasons. We also have about half of our students at home and half of them here at school, so rehearsing has been interesting. We try to pair kids who are at home with kids at home and kids who are here with kids who are here so that we can, maximize our time and be efficient. In order to rehearse, we use so many of our facilities. Some of the resources we have are our facilities here, rehearsing with their coaches, their live accompanists, their voice teachers, and things like that.
I think that our largest problem is the lack of connection that we are able to experience, especially within this program. Like a theater community, it normally is so tight-knit. We're always so there for each other, and so much of what we do is communal. So this year it's been very challenging to re-find that sense of community with all of these boundaries.
So you have no idea where your husband is?
No idea, not a clue. He could be anywhere.
When was the last time you saw him, Mrs. Colby?
Well, today's Thursday, correct? So it must be 2 weeks now.
The whole concept of theater is being out there in front of people. It's live, it's there, and it's just the exact opposite now. So you have to learn how to take those concepts and apply it to what we have now.
These kids are doing these little flops in the air like rag dolls, and then they flop back down again. And then they stop.
Sometimes you get caught up in the competition that you forget that you're there to support people. And I think even though everything is changing this year and it's definitely different and it's hard and it's kind of sad, it's also kind of nice to just being able to sit back and say, like, okay, let's take the circumstances that we were given and let's just support each other no matter what.
You don't get a second take when you do this live. The judges are there, it's live theater, you don't get a do-over. And so when I was telling them, you guys get one take, the camera is we're gonna hit go, and then you're gonna do it, and that's the performance that's going to be rated.
It looks for all the world like dried blood.
My heavens, no detective. It's chocolate.
Chocolate?
Yes. I remember we had a box of Godiva chocolates one day, and I must have started to eat them. I probably dropped the Caroline Crunch on the floor. I was wondering where it went.
One of the things it's taught all of us, I think, is how to adapt. That's all over the world, with many, many different disciplines. And so learning how to adapt our discipline into this format has caused us to think more creatively about solutions, to prioritize and really appreciate things that are important and really focus in on the core of our art.